The queens enter the workroom, once again congratulating Ghastly on her win and Orange Blossom for winning the lip sync. Ghastly is pleased with her performance last week and says that she's ready for another week of serving excellence to the judges, to which Flannery jokes and says that it's gearing up to be another week in the bottom if history repeats itself. Everyone laughs at the joke, but Ghastly is clearly upset over Flannery's joke.
It's a new day in the workroom, and to nobody else's surprise, Ghastly is once again parading her insecurities around like they're her favorite accessory. We get it, girl. You want to prove that you're hot stuff, but your glass ego is getting in your own way, girl. One bit of criticism causes you to get all nasty with everyone else, and it's starting to grate on everybody in here. I've already shared my grievances here, but you can see it on the other queens' faces. Ghastly's starting to make everyone sick of her antics.
When Orange Blossom tells the girls that she's surprised she was able to beat Clarabelle in a lip sync, Reggie reassures her and tells her that she's obviously a very talented performer if she was able to take down a major titan of cartoon drag so easily. Orange Blossom starts to make excuses, saying that the song wasn't Clarabelle's style or that she just got lucky, which causes Reggie to worry about her.
It's still kind of surreal that I'm still in the workroom today. I kind of feel like I don't belong here, you know? Like, I could have sworn that Clarabelle was going to stay and have a fire light up underneath her, but to know that she's just completely out of the running, it's just hard to believe that I still have a shot. Could I really go all the way? Can I actually prove that I deserve to win the crown? I'm still not sure I can measure up to the other girls, but I'm going to still give it my all.
The TV goes off, and all of the girls try to shake off their nerves and doubts to find out what the week's challenge entails. Seduction, addiction, consumerism. The three things that can make anyone and everyone flock to pick up whatever new product you're able to sell. Just take it from me and my brand deal with hit chain restaurant, Nimmarl's. Yes, Nimmarl's, come for the French fry spaghetti, stay for the experience.
Were we just in a commercial or something?
I guess Kim's gotta get that budget somehow, considering she had to take 9 months to bring us back for another episode.
Hi.
I've been super nervous to try and stand out amongst these powerhouses, but I know that I'm able to pull it off somehow. I just gotta make sure that all of the stars align, and I know that my time to shine is going to be right around the corner. And before these other girls know it, I'll be the one to beat. You can bet on it.
My lucky 7, it's important to be financially literate if you want to make sure a business opportunity can succeed. In fact, being literate at all is a great help. For this week's mini challenge, the library is open. We're going to get all of you up here to read your fellow queens, and I hope that all of you girls are ready to let these bitches have it. Without any further ado, let's get things started by bringing down Taurus.
Hey Ghastly, you truly are drop dead gorgeous. No, seriously, drop dead. And Reggie Rocket, you love all things extreme, but your most impressive stunt was getting the judges to ignore your messy fashion.
For someone who's named Libby, I don't understand why you dress like a conservative on the runway. Taurus, you have the body of a supermodel and the voice of a quarterback. Thank you, I can't wait to hear all your reads about me being a bitch.
Flannery, you managed to set the stage on fire, just like Naz did. And speaking of Naz, I'm surprised that they let you compete again given your runways look like crap. Oh, my mistake, Libby, sorry.
Orange Blossom, I'm so happy you're here, but we could tell that strawberry shortcake wasn't available and they had to settle for you instead.
Taurus and Sam, you both have so much in common with each other. You're redheads, you both love green, and you both aren't going to win this season.
Flannery, you've shown yourself to be true to your fire-type nature, because you're going to go down in flames. And Ghastly, you call yourself an evil genius, but really, how inventive are the 3 catsuits and 1 pencil skirt you brought to the runway?
And now, a selection from William Shakespeare's The Tempest. Oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is, oh brave new world, that has such people in't.
Thank you, Orange, for that, creative interpretation of the challenge. It seems we have a cast chock full of some extremely shady queens. Now, I'm pleased to announce that the winner of this week's mini challenge is Sam. Congratulations, my queen, you really managed to land some $1 million jokes.
I had a few of those jokes locked in since week 1. Obviously I had to turn a blind eye to my bestie Taurus, you know I couldn't say a single bad thing about her. But to be honest, the bar was pretty low, between making fun of Libby's runways, Reggie's over-reliance on being extreme, and Ghastly's, well, everything, it was a total cinch.
For this week's Maxi Challenge, I'll be throwing you straight into the Shark Tank, as you girls will be pitching and starring in your own personal fragrance commercial. All of you will be crafting a perfume to sell in an advert that will be premiered on the main stage in front of the judges. This is the week to let us know that you have a mind for business. And on the runway tonight, category is Brand Ambassador Realness. Your best executive look as the face of your very own company. Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Perfume? That stuff always reeks. I can't even imagine a good smell for a perfume, let alone one that I'd actually choose to wear. But I can probably find a way to give it an extreme twist and turn this challenge into something I can actually be proud of. But if I have to test these other queens' perfumes myself, I don't think I'll make it out of the workroom alive.
Once the queens start to write the scripts for their commercials and designing their fragrances, Libby is working by herself when Orange Blossom starts to pick up all of the citrus extracts off of the fragrance table and begins to mix it up in front of her. Libby takes a whiff of the pungent perfume that Orange is making and recoils, telling her that it smells like a floor cleaner. Orange looks at Libby and seems confused, telling her that it smells so refreshing and delicious, and that she didn't realize it came off that way to her. Libby takes her fragrance kit and begins to find another workstation to go to, as Orange remains oblivious to the other nearby queens moving further away.
I've always been such a big lover of all things citrus, oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruit, you name it, I love it. But it seems like the other queens don't really share my love for it the same way I do. I mean, my perfume can't really be that bad, right? I hope that this doesn't mean bad things are coming, because I know that if I can make a killer commercial, I'll be just fine. I hope.
Reggie is tinkering with various scents, clearly not enjoying the strategy of looking at all of the extracts and debating which ones to use. Flannery walks over with her fragrance kit and sits next to Reggie, asking her how her plans are coming along. Reggie sighs and opens up to Flannery about hating this challenge, and wishing that she could do something else instead of burning her nostrils with the perfumes. Flannery thinks for a moment, before asking Reggie what her favorite scents are, and to try and build a perfume based off of that. Reggie takes a sea salt extract and gets a small whiff of it, and her eyes light up, before writing down her recipe on the paper.
Flannery's an absolute genius. I know exactly what I want my perfume to be now, the perfect reminder of surfing off the coasts of Cali. I really can't thank Flannery enough, she's always been there for me whenever I needed it most. I didn't really expect to mesh well with a lot of the girls here, but she's actually been a great friend that I've gotten to know over the past few weeks. I wonder how she's doing with her own perfume.
Okay, so picture it. A fragrance that has hints of cayenne extract to really bring out the intensity of the other notes. It's so genius, I'm surprised that nobody else thought of this beforehand. It would have printed money for so many of those perfumes you see in stores nowadays. Reggie better watch out. I know that fire in her eyes means she's got something special lined up, but these girls won't be ready for me to bring the heat this week.
Taurus and Sam are working away closely together, asking each other for their opinions on how their scripts and fragrances are coming along, and are quick to finish both, leaving them with a bit of free time to fine-tune their runways for the main stage. Sam asks Taurus if she ever thought that the two of them would be working so closely together, to which Taurus jokes that she certainly isn't complaining now. Sam laughs and gives Taurus a small side hug, before telling her that her perfume concept is going to be a major hit with the judges. Taurus looks at what Sam has prepared and tells her the same, before suggesting she does a few stunts in her advert to really seal the deal. Sam quickly scribbles it down on her script notes, and Taurus beams proudly at the prospect of slaying the advert challenge.
Taurus really does have a mind for comedy. I don't think she realizes how funny she can truly be, because her commercial script is truly hilarious. Maybe she's just a bit more modest than she gives herself credit for, because she always blows me away each week. Seriously, Taurus, if you ever want to tour with Alex and I after the season's over, just hit me up and let me know, I'll make it happen.
My commercial's a bit of a mess right now, but Sam seems to like it, so I don't think that I'll be doing too badly, all things considered. I appreciate her giving me advice on all of my stuff, but I'm worried that if this doesn't land with the judges, I'm going to end up paying the price for it. But honestly, I know that I'll probably be safe over the citrus bomb that Orange Blossom is making over there.
Ghastly is working by herself, muttering to herself that she's not going to be taken for granted in this competition. Using the perfume ingredients, Ghastly is quick to come up with her recipe, and takes a moment to scout the workroom, before placing a secret ingredient into her fragrance, grinning and promising a camera that after this challenge, nobody will ever underestimate her again. Overhearing the conversation, Orange Blossom walks over and asks what's going on, but Ghastly is repelled by her overwhelming citrus fragrance and walks away from her, leaving Orange Blossom all by herself once again.
I've been called inconsistent, coasting, a flop, a loser, and I'm finally starting to snap. I have zero sympathy left for any of these queens. If they want to think that I'm a non-factor, so be it. But they're going to see my master intellect at play here, and I'm going to make absolutely sure that I walk away with the crown this season, once and for all. And after I finish that, I'm going right home and planning to expand my empire, and I'll take over the rest of the franchises, too. The Philippines, France, Toon Madness, Holland. They're all going to be mine. It's about to be Ghastly's drag race, just you wait. Muahahahahaha.
Cover girl. Do that fierce penguin walk. You're a flop, but you still talk that talk. And what? Welcome to the main stage of Drag Race Toontown. Let's meet our judges. First, our resident panelists, my best friends, they're Monique and Ron Stoppable. And our guest judge, not so fresh off their stint on Cartoon Drag Race Philippines Season 1, it's Spinel. Thank you so much for joining us. This week, our queens were tasked to design and advertise their very own perfumes, and on the runway, the category is Brand Ambassador Realness. I don't know about you, but I think it smells like queen spirit in here. Racers, start your engines and may the best cartoon win. This week, we're doing things a little differently, and we're going to watch all of the queens' commercials before they take on the runway. Up first, we have Orange Blossom with her fragrance, Citrus Surprise.
Is your life feeling like it's too bland? Looking for a little more zest in your life? Well, look no further than the brand new fragrance Citrus Surprise. Filled with all your favorite citruses, and all of your least favorites, too. This deliciously tart perfume can also be used as a finishing glaze for all of your baked desserts. Just smell all that yummy citrus. Why be fruity when you can be zesty with Citrus Surprise?
Citrus Surprise is not fit for human consumption. If ingested, contact poison control.
Citrus Surprise, for the girls who are sweet and sour.
Alright, next up, we have Libby with her fragrance, Fresh Funk.
Finally made it to the party. Hope that there's still some 5-bean dip upstairs. Are you always the party pooper who smells like they pooped at the party? Introducing the scent that makes you the most fly party animal there is, Fresh Funk. Fresh Funk is a groovy fragrance that'll make sure the only reason you're clearing the dance floor is to give you space to shake your groove thing. Wow, nothing can ruin this night now. Thanks, Fresh Funk. Fresh Funk. You'll be the life of the party, as long as you don't fart.
Up next, we've got Dr. Ghastly with her fragrance, Supervillain.
For the girl who wants to rule the world, but can barely rule her neighborhood, this latest product will change any girl's life for the better. Introducing Supervillain, the latest fragrance invented by Endodonia Industries. This perfume combines the fragrances of lavender and sandalwood with the poisonous capabilities of neurotoxins found in nightshade. Just spray on whoever you hate, your boss, your in-laws, your stupid competitor who thinks she's better than everyone else.
You didn't actually put neurotoxins in this, did you? Am I going to die?
Of course not, you'll be fine. Mostly. Now play dead or I'll tell Kim you want Naz back on All Stars. Supervillain. Dare to dream of domination. Available at your local evil lair.
Now, we have Flannery with her fragrance, Red Hot by Flannery.
Ooh, turn the heat up and touch this fire. The hottest new fragrance is finally here. Red Hot by Flannery. with sizzling notes of cinnamon, saffron, and just enough capsaicin for this perfume to also be legally classified as pepper spray. Red Hot. Each bottle of Red Hot by Flannery comes with your very own Lotteridge gym badge to show that you are repping the hottest gym leader around. Red Hot. And now, Red Hot's perfect for chili, too. A single spray brings your chili from flat to 5-alarm fabulous. Jesus Christ, that tastes like shit. Red Hot by Flannery. Can you handle the heat?
Okay, our next commercial is by Sam, with her fragrance, Keep a Secret.
Sam, the world's been dying to know. What's your big secret?
Do you think you're ready to know? Very few are.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Yes, why? It's Keep a Secret. The most mysterious fragrance known to man. What's it smell like? Well, we don't call it a secret for nothing.
Keep a Secret is not a fragrance and should be treated as a glorified spray bottle. Do not use Keep a Secret with any other aerosol spray, as side effects could include spontaneous combustion.
Can you keep a secret?
Up next, we've got Reggie Rocket with her fragrance, Extra by Rocket.
Sigh, this day is so boring. If only there was something cool to do. Wow, that was so cool.
That's right, and now you can be cool too with Extra. Extra is a perfume with some epic scents that will turn a boring day into an extreme experience. With hints of lemongrass, ocean water, and just a pinch of LSE, you can give any occasion a dash of extra. Boring family dinner? Make it extra. Awkward nerd ruining the party vibe? Make it extra. Having an existential crisis? Make it extra. Extra, perfume just got a whole lot cooler.
And our last commercial of the night, we have Taurus with her fragrance, Horoscope.
Oh, Taurus, please tell me what my future holds.
Your future is in the stars, and now you'll be able to explore it yourself with Horoscope.
My horoscope? Taurus, we did that challenge last season.
Not horoscope, horoscope. Every bottle of this perfume also comes with your weekly horoscope, which varies based on your star sign. Go ahead, what does it say for you?
It says that I'm a cool diva who slays all day every day. Wait a minute, that's what it says for every horoscope.
Well, duh, people only read horoscopes for self-validation and confidence. I can't actually predict the future.
Oh. In that case, can I have my money back? Seriously, Taurus, that was like $50.
Horoscope, keep reading the stars, because you'll never be one.
Thank you so much, Queens. Get ready for the runway, and we'll see you back out here for critiques in just a moment.
Category is...
Reggie had a great performance. Flannery, Libby, Orange Blossom, Taurus, Sam, and Ghastly had a good performance.
I think all of our commercials were a close call here. It's going to be really tough to figure out who's coming out on top here, but I doubt it's going to be Libby. Seriously, a fart joke? Do you think that the judges are into that sort of immature gross-out humor? This is a perfume commercial, not a sizzle reel for a gag toy. Seriously, Miss Thing, know your audience.
I came into this thinking that this commercial was going to be my worst nightmare, but I actually had a great time filming it. I was able to be authentic and faithful to who I am, while also making a pretty bomb product, if I do say so myself. I wouldn't want to make another fragrance in the future, but hey, the one I made this week isn't half bad.
Taurus slayed the runway. Reggie and Flannery had a great runway.
If there's one thing I'm known for back home, it's fashion, and I know for a fact that I crushed it on that runway this week. I pulled out a fierce look that would bring a tear to Anna Wintour's eye, with a sickening graphic trench coat and matching thigh-high boots. I know for a fact that all of these girls better hope that I'm not in the top this week, because I think I have a pretty good shot of knocking it out of the park.
Ghastly, Libby, and Sam had a good runway. Orange Blossom had a bad runway.
I think that the judges are getting a little sick of my runways. It's not my fault that orange suits me so well, but maybe I should have branched out a little more and shown off some other colors. A little red and yellow wouldn't have hurt this week. Then again, I'm worried that the comparisons to Ronald McDonald or Tina Burner would have been even worse than they have been in the past. Maybe I should have thought about my runway package a little bit more before pulling it off of the racks back home.
Ladies, you showed us how you're fantastic career women, but sadly, one of you is still going to be packing their bags tonight. Based on your commercials and runways tonight, I've made some decisions. Sam, your worst kept secret turned out to be the talk of the town, but we fear that you're starting to fade into the background. I hope to see more of an impact from you in the weeks to come. You're safe.
Oh geez, Kim's starting to seriously put me on the spot here. I know that I'm not exactly the top of the class right now, but it's clear that I haven't really been impressing her as much as I know I can be. Alex didn't really have too much of a problem on her season, so I wonder what might be holding me back from doing better. Maybe I can talk about it with Taurus later tonight. She always knows just what to do.
Dr. Ghastly, your perfume seems set to take over the world in style, and on the runway this week, you were the CFO, Chief Fashion Officer. Good job, you're safe.
Excuse me. But did you say that I was just safe? I know for a fact that I had a killer combination this week. Maybe I would have actually won if the producers would have actually let me put toxins in my perfume, but something about violating contracts, and we can't have another lawsuit after the arson situation, prevented me from doing so. It's not my fault that Monique can't act like she's been poisoned correctly. Whatever, at least I'm not in the bottom.
Reggie Rocket, your fragrance made us always want to keep it extra, and your runway this week showed that you're a rising entrepreneur in this competition. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Oh my gosh, my second win. I'm absolutely shocked that I impressed the judges this much, but maybe I finally hit that balance between giving the judges what they want and staying true to who I am as an artist. This is so surreal, but I know that I've just gotta keep on keeping on all the way to the crown.
Libby Fullfax, your perfume commercial was funky and fresh, but your runways are continuing to let the judges down. A word of advice, my dear? Use your time in the workroom to its fullest potential and elevate your outfits in the weeks to come. You're safe.
Once again, I let the judges down on the runway, and I bet if I hadn't looked the way I did, I'd be the one with another win this week instead of Reggie. I really needed to stick it to Ghastly this week by showing that I was on the same level as her, but if I can't bring that same energy I have in the challenges to the main stage, there's no way I'm going to catch up. I'm not looking forward to what she's going to say in Untucked.
Orange Blossom, while your perfume this week was a sweet treat, your runway this week left the judges feeling a little sour. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination. Flannery, you aimed to prove that you were red hot, but your runway and commercial this week seemed to be lukewarm compared to your competition. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination. Taurus, your commercial seemed a bit subdued in comparison to the others, but your executive realness runway tonight has us wanting to see more. We know that you can bounce back next week. You're safe.
Well, this wasn't the outcome I was hoping for, but at least my runway kept me from lip syncing tonight. Sam looked more relieved than I was, to be honest. I'm thankful that the two of us are able to see another week together here, but I really need to step it up. There's going to be nowhere else to hide come next week, and if I want to prove that I deserve to be Toontown's next drag superstar, I need to prove that I'm not just a one-trick pony.
Two queens stand before me. Ladies, prior to tonight, you were asked to prepare a lip-sync performance to Perfume by Britney Spears. This is your last chance to impress me and save yourself from elimination. The time has come for you to lip-sync for your life.
I'm really upset that I'm up here lip syncing. I don't think any one of us wanted to be up here after we all did fairly well, and I guess that I'm the odd one out. All that I can do now is prove why I'm the best queen that Holland has to offer. I love you, Orange Blossom, but I need to do this for myself.
I'm shaking in my heels right now. Flannery's a really good drag queen, and knowing that I'm in a position that could make or break my drag career right now is almost making me want to run off this stage and break down in tears. But I know that I can't give up, not here, not now. I have to show that I'm worthy of being on this stage, and that I really can do this well.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up. Flannery and Orange Blossom flopped the lip sync. Ladies, I've made my decision, and let me just say, if I didn't send two queens home together already, both of you would be sashaying away tonight. But tonight, one of you just managed to scrape by. Orange Blossom, Shantae, you stay. Flannery, you came into the competition with a spark that few queens can ever achieve, and you remain true to yourself all the way through to the very end. Don't let anyone make your passion fizzle out, my queen. Now, sashay away.
I love you all. Keep it spicy, girls. I hope to see you all in Hone real soon. I'm obviously disappointed that I couldn't go further in the competition, but I would do it all again in a heartbeat. I've made a lot of friends here that I would have never gotten the chance to meet otherwise. But I can tell that the stress of the competition has been getting to some of the girls' heads, so I'm kinda glad I can take a break from all of the chaos and fighting to just relax for a few days and decompress. But don't ever count me out. Nobody can ever extinguish this flame.
My tantalizing 6, we're at the halfway point of the competition. The finish line is almost within your reach, so make sure that you're able to keep up the good work, or one bad week can send you out that door. And one more thing, my queens, prepare to expect the unexpected. You never know who or what will be coming at you in the weeks to come. Remember, my queens, that with the power of drag, nothing is ever impossible. Now go backstage and untuck.
This is Untucked.
As the queens head to the Platinum Lounge, Orange Blossom is still crying after being told that she would have been sent home if it were a double elimination. Libby and Taurus go over to console her, with Libby saying that she knows that Orange Blossom deserves to be here just like everybody else here, but Ghastly pipes up and snaps at Libby, saying that she might want to double-check that, given that her outfits have been consistently torn apart on the main stage. Libby gets in Ghastly's face and tells her that this is not the time or place to be making shady comments when a sister is struggling. Ghastly looks her in the eye and asks her, who's really struggling here, Orange Blossom, or you? Libby gives up and storms off to the gold bar by herself, leaving Orange Blossom to be consoled by Taurus and Sam. Reggie walks over to the gold bar and tries to calm Libby down, but Libby is still angry over Ghastly's pointed comments towards her. Reggie says that she knows how she feels, and that Flannery had told her that Ghastly's attitude has been getting worse as the competition has gone on. Libby looks down at her outfits, and confesses to Reggie that she can't sew, and had a friend make her runways for her. She then goes on to vent that even with someone else helping her, she still can't make a good outfit to save her life, and that if there are any design challenges coming up, she's going to be doomed. Reggie gives Libby a hug and promises her that she'll try her best to give any advice she can in the next few weeks, and that she doesn't want to have Ghastly's attitude become her inner saboteur. Libby gives her a hug and lets Reggie go back to the Platinum Lounge, leaving her by herself to contemplate what might happen in the next challenge.
You know, with me on the panel, there was finally someone on this show who can lip sync. Maybe next season it'll be one of the contestants.
Sorry that things didn't go your way. Don't go too far, though, we'll need you for next week. Wishing you the best of luck. Maybe you'll get that second chance after all. See you later, bye.